Hey everybody, it's Margitt. It's week 7 and I am back in Michigan. I traveled to Sante Fe a couple months ago as a gift for myself as I retreated into myself. I'm transitioning from the stage of motherhood to matriarch or enchantress. And about a year ago, I promised myself when this time was happening that I would retreat out to one of my favorite places in the world, Sante Fe, New Mexico, to really give myself time to just come back to myself, which I did. And now I'm back in Michigan, and it is interesting because there was so much light and illumination that was happening toward the end of the trip. And just so much I can see, like this new path has been lit up. And now I'm back into this old space, into this old, familiarity. And so it's like taking this luminous one and putting it back into this home or into this space has been very interesting. And what I've been coming up with since this morning, when I started journaling about it, it's called Liminal Space. And I've heard of this before, and I've been in this space before. But liminal space is used to describe the state of being between two stages. So there's this previous way of being, and then there's this new way of being. But the new way of being hasn't really been created yet. And so you're kind of in this space of limbo. And it can be a very precious stage, and there can be a lot happening in this stage because this path hasn't been really created yet. And so I feel like that. I feel like I'm this new person. I'm illuminated in different ways that's why I went there. And I can see myself, in my home, in this familiar way of being, wanting to go into this previous way of being. And then this new lit up person saying, no, we already know what that looks like. I don't want you to go down that way. It's not worth it. Stay over here. Let's just concentrate on this. And so it's this back and forth, and it can get kind of exhausting. And now with the weather being dark and cold, I just feel like this is really a time I'm going in and having these conversations and trying to quiet this previous way down. So I've been in this place before. There was a time in my life that I began to shatter different belief systems that I had, and really clearing that plaster off. And when I was doing that, I felt like that time I was like Jekyll and Hyde. Like here was this old belief system, and here was this kind of new way of being. And it was like this back and forth in my head. And that was very, very exhausting. I don't feel like this is as big. Like that was very big, just shattering all of those beliefs. So this is a little bit different. That lasted probably a year or two. That was big. So I think liminal space we probably do this all the time as women. We're constantly, there's constantly grief and loss and rebirth. So we're constantly in this timeline of transformation. We do this every month. And then we have these bigger ones of these bigger phases of transition. So sometimes it can last a day, a month, maybe years. And I'm not sure. I'm just knowing that I need to be more and more comfortable with this mystery and to continue to trust the process. And I know that I can see that there's light. It's lit up, this new path. I don't have all the details, and I don't need to know. So it's really, really exciting. This is what I'm unfolding here in Michigan. It's great to be back. And I just wanted to share this liminal space because I've heard of it before. I've been in it before. I had great teachings about it before. And now it's coming back again. And I just really am inspired to share this with you. So if you are in a liminal space or you've been there before, maybe you have a better understanding of it. And when it comes next time, that you can continue to trust the process and to just stay with it and allow whatever this new path is for you to continue to unravel itself to you. It can be a very, very powerful time. So until my next video, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Mwah.